Hi, I'm Jaeho. I'm 17 years old. I go to Phillips Academy, Andover, and I'm the regional director of the Bach Andover, Massachusetts region. I've been with the project since I was in middle school, and it's become a vital part of my artistry. Today, I want to tell the story of a sort of culminating moment that combined three vital ideas that I picked up through my work in Bach. First, outreach, the idea of sharing music with a non-musical community. From my time in the project, I've learned that Bach's core mission is to introduce the joy of music into circles where it's unfamiliar. Second, courage, the courage to perform. I used to be afraid of making videos of myself, but after doing it repeatedly with Bach, I'm not scared anymore. Rather, I'm happy to put myself out there, both in real life and through recordings. Third, communication. The ability to communicate with adults in the music community and outside of it. A consistently important skill I've developed while being a regional director of Bach has been the ability to reach out to adults, administrators, and teachers to pitch our mission. So I'd love for you to keep these three Bach-inspired values in mind while I tell my story. Recently, I was at a non-musical camp in the Queen's College at Oxford. It was a philosophy camp. And most of the students and instructors at the camp, understandably, weren't well versed in music, but they were really enthusiastic to learn. So I stopped and thought, how could I bring my music to them? I hadn't brought my cello overseas, obviously, so I reached out to a luthier in the area and asked if I could borrow an instrument. After hearing me play, he happily agreed to allow me to take one of his instruments for a few days. In the few days that I had the instrument, I taught a handful of people the basics of how to play, got one former cellist to start his instrument again, and helped an old guitarist remember the joy of having music in her life. I played multiple times for the entire camp, working my way through most of the classical repertoire I had, then happily moving on to popular music that the people requested. Here's a clip. And here's another clip. And to sum it up, through these years I've spent with the project, I learned that I'm not just spreading joy with the audience, I'm reaching into my inner joy by doing so. I want you and your loved ones who are musicians to feel that same sense of fulfillment from your music. The best place to start is to help the Bach project. Thank you for listening, and to find out more, subscribe to us on Instagram at Bach Project and check out our YouTube. Thank you.